that is my prize today. There is nothing that this earth produces that is attractive to me. Nothing. If I didn't go through that process, I don't know whether we will still be stuck. There may be kingdom power, but it will be empty kingdom and empty power. Look at some of you this morning. This deliverance some of you gain may have taken you years. Going to river, they give you water, they give you candle, they give you all this thing, they did this one, they give you fasting. Some Pentecostal will give you dry fasting, give you 7 days fasting, give you 14 days fasting. It doesn't, it's all the way we did it. Come here, take what you put there. The last woman I heard here, she was in pains when I asked those things. You saw the time I did like this. I was doing transfer. Everything she packed from her, I returned. Everything she gave her, I returned. That's why you saw, got a time, she was seeing the hose. No, she was seeing something dropping, but she could not see the hose pulling those things. It was that journey that gave humanity this grace. This kind of grace was not on earth before. That's what rattles the dark world. That's what rattled them. If I just cried out and our father said, okay, my son, come. Don't cry too much. What do you want? You want it? That will not be kingdom power. We have a denominational nonsense that people are having out there that will not be able to solve humanity problem. The church is to provide solution for man's trinity, spirit, soul, body. Any church that cannot provide this solution is not a church. So, let's submit to God. Whichever way Paul says he has trained himself to be contented in whichever situation he finds himself. Brothers and sisters, Jesus was tired when we read, but the moment opportunity presents itself to get this work done, he cast away that physical weariness and immediately switched into action. And before anyone could know what was happening, not only with the woman that was won, but the entire city of Samaria was won unto the Lord. John chapter 4 again, look at it, 28. Look at what followed there. John chapter 4, 28. The woman then left her water pot and went away into the city and said to the men, come, see a man which told me all things that ever I did. Is not this the Christ? Then they went out of the city and came unto him. In the meanwhile, his disciples prayed him, saying, Master, eat. But he said unto them, I have meat to eat that ye know not of. Therefore said the disciples unto him, had any man brought him anything to eat? That 9 and 40. And many of the Samaritans of that city believed on him for the saying of the woman which testified, he told me of all that I do. So when the Samaritans were come unto him, they besought him that he would tarry with them, and he abode there 2 days. And many more believed because of his own words. And now look at the competition here now in verse 42. And said unto the woman, now we believe, not because of thy saying, let that to him settle in your heart. Don't come and tell me you are the one that won me to the Lord, for we have had him ourselves, and know that this is indeed the Christ, the Savior of the world. This is the encounter that is lacking in churches today. A lot of people encounter denomination, not Christ, because humanity preachers refuse to bring them to Christ. They brought them to their churches. Have you not met a drunkard you want to preach to him, and a drunkard told you that he's born again? Have you not met a prostitute and want to preach to her and she told you she's born again? So humanity and preachers are the cause of the humanity problem. And we can change the trend, which we had already done in kingdom power. We have to change the trend. You don't need the entire earth in one day to achieve change. Change that will affect the entire humanity begins with one man. One man. So, when they needed attention that this work deserve is given unto it, the result will be overwhelming. Jesus rejected food that he ordered because of this work. He cancelled his vacation because he was actually going to rest because of the weariness of the work. And on the way, he met more work, he cancelled his vacation. He needed the rest because of this work. In fact, Jesus gave his own life for the sake of this work. And because of his sacrifice toward this work, he was able to secure overwhelming results. When we see the work of soul winning as a work that it is, and give it all needed attention that it deserves, there are many Samaritans in our community, in our state, wherever we find ourselves, whom religious people of this world had written off that they will never be saved. Brothers and sisters, the city of Samaria of this world is waiting for committed disciples of Christ, that we see them as not the candidates of hellfire, but as beloved sons and daughters of the Most High God. I told this church here some time ago that all these sinners you see there are our younger brothers and sisters in the family of God. When you see them like that, it will motivate. Think this way. In the biological setup, that this your sibling, your younger sibling, that you lost 10 years, and you are going somewhere, and you see that your sibling, not minding wherever you are going, would you continue that journey? Would you continue? What would you do? What would you do? You will run after that lost but found sibling. Does not matter how important, if you see that person and continue where you were going, you are the person that sold him out. You will forgo any appointment. You will run and grab him and cry about around that people there will help you to hold him, and you will call your people. And when you brought him home, what will happen? There will be a party. If you can see all sinners on the street as your lost younger sibling, very soon all of them will come home. Because as soon as we see them, we run after them, grab them, network our Father, network our elder brother, Jesus Christ, network our servants, angels that we have found this. So all of you should come. We don't want him to be lost again. At that moment, the Father will step forward. Our elder brother Jesus will step forward. Angels, our servant, will step forward. They will do all the necessary arrangement to take that person home. We have not actually seen evangelism on the angle I am describing it now. That's why it is difficult for we to get it. All those people out there, they are our younger brothers. They are our younger sisters. Think about our younger ambassador. How many of you saw him the first day he came to this church? How many of you